Hi there, this is Anton. Today we're talking about Disney again. Given that it has just released the highly expected Black Widow movie, many investors are hopeful of the return of moviegoers. While Disney Plus continues to grow, many investors are hoping that other parts of the business could return to the pre-COVID season. Hence, in this video, we're talking about how Disney could grow through this pandemic. Before I continue, please smash the like button. And if you like to see more house videos, please subscribe to this channel. Firstly, we're talking about the business model of the company. Disney is an American diversified multinational mass media entertainment conglomerate headquartered at Walt Disney Studio Complex in California. Disney was originally founded on October 16, 1923 by brothers Walt and Roy O. Disney as the Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. It also operates under the names the Walt Disney Studio and Walt Disney Production before officially changing its name to Walt Disney Company in 1986. The company established itself as a leader in the American animation industry before diversifying into live-action, film production, television, and theme parks. Since the 1980s, Disney has created and acquired corporate division to market more mature content that is typically associated with its flagship, family-oriented brands. The company is known for its film studio division, the Walt Disney Studios, which include Walt Disney Pictures, Walt Disney Animation Studios, Pixar, Marvel Studios, Lucasfilm, 20th Century Studios, 20th Century Animation, and Searchlight Pictures. Disney's other main business units include division in television broadcast, streaming media, theme parks resorts, consumer products, publish, and international operations. Through these various segments, Disney owns and operates the ABC's broadcast network, cable TV networks such as Disney Channel, ESPN, Freeform, FX, and National Geographic, publishing, merchandising, music and theatre divisions, direct-to-consumer streaming services as Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, and Hotstar, and Disney Parks, Experience and Products, a group of 14 Disney parks, resort hotels, and cruise lines around the world. Cartoon character Mickey Mouse, created in 1928 by Walt Disney, served as the company's official mascot. Secondly, we're talking about the company's plan to delay allowing passengers to take cruise over inconsistent virus results. Disney's Cruise Line is postponing its first test cruise since the pandemic brought the cruise industry to a standstill after a handful of participants had inconsistent test results for COVID-19. The Disney Dream has been scheduled to set sail from Port Canaveral, Florida, with 300 employees who had volunteered for the simulation cruise. But the trip was postponed until next month, pending approval, because a small number of employees had inconsistent results for COVID-19, which is considered positive by the CDC, Disney said in a statement. The CDC had approved the cruise line request to conduct a 2-night test cruise. The federal government is starting to allow crews to sail again, but only if nearly all passengers and crews are vaccinated against the virus. Republican Florida governor signed a bill banning business from requiring proof of vaccination, so cruise lines must prove the effectiveness of the COVID-19 safety protocol on test cruise. Finally, we're talking about the growth of Disney Plus and whether any more Disney movies will hit the big screen. Along the crisp white beach and crystalline waters of the Italian River, an unlikely friendship grows between two young sea monsters disguised as humans. What is the premise of Pixar's latest feature-length film Luca, which debuted on Disney Plus? Since 1955, Pixar has released 23 art titles, setting the standard for animated movies. Its films have earned nearly 2,000 Academy Awards, including 10 for Best Pictures, and totaled more than $14.5 billion at the global box office. Over the course of nearly 3 decades, Pixar has fundamentally changed the animation industry. It released the first complete computer-generated feature-length film in 1995 and revolutionized how animated movies were made. Its stories were designed to entertain children and adults alike. Disney acquired the studio in 2006, funneling millions into the brand's coffers to produce and release more films. Pixar became the darling of the Disney company, revitalizing its animation pipeline, which has stalled at the box office. But nearly 2 decades later, Pixar animators are reported to be questioning their role in an ever-expanding Walt Disney Company. They might not need to worry, analysts said. Animated films have had a strong track record at the global box office. However, in March, the company said its upcoming Luca film will skip theaters and head straight to the streaming as well. Once again, Disney did not place the $30 premium access price tag on the film, something it has done for the release of Mulan and Raya and the Last Dragon, as well as part of the theatrical release of Cruella and upcoming Black Widow. For the most part, studios have held off on release animated films until movie theaters had reopened. Universal owned animated studio Illumination, for example, delayed Minions: The Rise of Gru until 2022 to ensure it could be released to as many theaters as possible. After all, animated features can bring in hundreds of millions of dollars at the global box office and even break the $1 billion mark. One of the movies that are hitting both on Disney Plus and theatrical debut is the Black Widow movie. Black Widow, which has stolen the pandemic-era box office crown. The latest Marvel film scored $80 million at the domestic box office during its debut, the most of any film released in the wake of the pandemic. Over the weekend, around 81% of theaters were open to the public according to data from Comscore. Universal F9 was the previous record holder after snaring $70 million over its 3 days launch in theaters last month. Walt Disney also revealed that it garnered more than $60 million globally from sales of the film through Disney Plus Premium Access. This is the first time the company has shared information about the movie sales earned from its streaming service. In addition, Black Widow tailed $78 million from international ticket sales. For the first time since March 2020, the total domestic box office have collected more than $100 million in ticket sales, according to data. At present, that tally stands at $116.9 million. In conclusion, Disney is trying to recover its past growth in its theater showing. During the pandemic, people are scared to watch movies in theater. However, as the pandemic is kept relatively under control, people are prepared to come out to watch movies. Hence, this led to a return in its Black Widow audience showing. But due to the rise in the stock, the move is already big into the stock. Therefore, I will not be purchasing any shares in the company. With that, thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.